So it's very important to allow yourself and allow others to feel. I've got a Facebook page for my book that's based on the loss of my mother, and people come on there and they say, oh, I felt like that too. I didn't think that was all right. Or someone said to them, oh, you should be over it by now. The only person who really knows you is yourself. So the reason why I talk about writing as a healing tool is it actually gives you the opportunity to get to know you, to get to know the side of you that you like and the sides of you that you don't like, your light side and your shadow side. It may be your ego saying you have to do this and you have to do this and you have to do this. When you listen to your intuition and just take some time out, you know you get those yes feelings. Does anyone ever get a yes feeling about something? And when you follow those yes feelings, how do you feel? Great. Yeah. Whereas, if you get a no feeling and you do it, is there usually a different result? So when you get those yes feelings and you write them down, or when you get those no feelings, that is your inner knowing. We all are intuitive human beings, and we all have an inner knowing. And one of the ways that we can get in touch with that is through writing. Meditation's great for getting in touch with your own inner knowing. It's about being still with yourself. I'll share a few things from my book, because as I said, my book's called Mum Moments Journey Through Grief. One moment I'm dancing with my mum, on top of the world. I didn't expect her to die. She was a fit and healthy 78-year-old. But for my mum, who's dancing and enjoying herself, and she leaves the dance floor, and that's it, was such a shock. And I found writing, and it started off with sitting opposite the hospital, having a cup of tea and sitting in the park and writing, I'm sitting with my mum, I'm having a cup of tea. And just connecting with her on an energetic level, because I do energetic healing. And my belief system was always that we still connect after they leave. And I was holding a hand saying, choose what's best for you, Mum. Totally happy on one level. There were still tears, but totally happy to let her go. It felt like for whatever reason she'd chosen to go. And those sort of experiences I wrote about. There's one that I actually wrote 8 weeks after she died, which I'll share with you, just to give you an example of how if you write and you allow yourself to express yourself, you can move through any situation in your life. Mum died 8 weeks ago, and I'm having a mum moment right now. There have been many mum moments over the last 10 weeks since she had a massive stroke. Moments before, we were dancing on the dance floor to my husband's band as he celebrated his 60th birthday. We were shining together as we celebrated and enjoyed the freedom of dance. I can see her now. I can feel her now. I am surrounded by her love as I miss her physical presence in my life. I am learning to communicate with her on a soul level, embracing the spiritual essence of life that we so often discussed. Intuitively, I know she is here guiding me when I stop to listen, and in the background waiting for me to be ready to be guided by her wisdom. How blessed I am that she introduced me to the power of love, the power of touch, and the stillness to be found in us all. As I write, the sun shines through the clouds, and the signs she taught me to appreciate the simple things in life are alive and well. That was at a particularly beautiful time when I really felt completely connected to her, and I was listening to my intuition, I was listening to my inner voice, and I was connecting with her. However, as things rolled along, I guess one of the journeys I've learned on grief is it can take you completely by surprise. 6 months after she died, I had shocking back pain, and my back was still hurting, and I sat there and I said, why can't I get rid of this pain? And I started sobbing uncontrollably, and I just allowed myself, I gave myself permission to feel what was happening in me, to actually tune into what was happening. And then I wrote this: I can't believe this pain It takes me completely by surprise. I don't know where it's coming from, and then I'm sobbing uncontrollably. I miss my mum so much. How can someone so alive be so dead? I didn't realise just how deep this pain is and how it continues to manifest in my body. I'm sitting in bed writing this with my mum's shawl. Well, it's mine really. In fact, I actually carry this shawl. Well, not normally, but I've got it today because it's such a beautiful shawl. It's amazing how people can give you a gift or something. Anyhow, so here I am, and I'll come back to it. I'm sitting in bed writing with this, my mum's shawl. Well, it's mine really. She gave it to me as a gift some time ago, and I've slept with it, cuddling it every night since she had a stroke and died. Dead. It's just so hard to believe she's gone. I can feel her here, there and everywhere. I'm surrounded by her love, surrounded by her touch, her smell, her kindness, her smile, her everything. Dead is such a funny word, really. What does it really mean? She's dead, but she feels so alive to me. So present, so personable, so amazing and so dead. It doesn't really make any sense to me. She's so beautiful, she's so loving, so caring, so loved, so lovable, so annoying, so there and yet so gone. Gone where? Gone why? Gone somewhere. Gone beyond here. Gone beyond our knowing. Gone to a better place. Gone from here forever. Gone, gone, gone. I don't want her gone. I want her here. I want her now. I want her forever and ever and ever. I don't care about impermanence. I don't care that life doesn't last forever. I want her to last forever and ever. She's my mum and I want her here. I want her now and I want her forever and ever and ever. I feel like a 2-year-old who wants her lollies, and I do want my lollies, and I want my mummy and I want her now. She's my mum, I love her and I want her now. Right now. My back pain disappeared. Gone. When we express ourselves to someone else, we quite often hold back. Whereas when we're expressing ourselves to ourselves, we give ourselves permission to feel.